Hi, it's Dr. Artist here, and today I'm talking about gut health. And most importantly, with gut health, the research article I've been reading a lot lately is about how mouthwash can actually impact your gut health. So, when we're talking about gut health and mouthwash, you got to think about it. Mouthwash has been a staple in the American community for years. People will say, I want fresh breath. So, they go get Listerine, they go get all these other strong mouthwashes. But research lately has been showing that that can disrupt your gut health. So when you have mouthwash that has alcohol in it, such as like Listerine, stuff that's strong like that, it can disrupt the balance of the bacteria, the microbiome in your gut, and throw off that thing. So that can affect things like digestion, your immunity. It actually can affect your mental health. And mouthwash, particularly these things causing alcohol and antiseptics, that's what causes a lot of that stuff to happen. Now, some of the problems that happen when you use mouthwash excessively could be things like higher blood pressure, metabolic issues, microbiome imbalances due to reduced ability for nitric oxide, which is important for just your overall health. So, what happens when you do take excessive mouthwash that contains the antiseptics and the alcohol? That disrupts the flow of nitric oxide, which actually goes to make all the tissues healthy and getting all some of the vital nutrients there, and that can transition down into your gut tract. And so what happens when you have that transitions down into your gut tract, that can create stuff like dysbiosis, that disrupts your gut. That can also cause systemic inflammation. It can cause IBS. It can cause a lot of different issues. So ways that you can do to protect yourself from that is number one, you can limit the use of mouthwash. You can actually use mouthwash that doesn't have alcohol in it, or you can use mouthwash that actually, if you do have alcohol in it, that you use it sparingly. So don't only use it every now and then, but not every day or consistent times a day, more than one time a day. Second thing you want to do is you want to focus on brushing and flossing. Our dentists always tell us that. My dentist next door to me in my office, he says, hey, brush your teeth properly. Make sure you're flossing in there. And when you're flossing in there, you don't want to press bacteria down in the gums that can cause inflammation or gingivitis. You want to pull that bacteria out so you can actually spit it out or flush it out the body. And then you want to nourish the microbiome. That's by eating an anti-inflammatory diet, eating a diet that's rich in prebiotics and probiotics, like light, dark green, leafy vegetables. You want to make sure that you're doing yogurt, fermented foods, and also different kinds of bacteria. And lastly, but not least, you always want to make sure you stay hydrated. And that's simply by drinking enough water and other things like that. So you want to make sure that you're drinking, at least try to shoot for half your body weight in ounces. So that means if I weigh 180 pounds, I'm drinking about 90 ounces of water. That's a good rule of thumb. And then with that being said, strive for balance in your just oral routine. Make sure you can incorporate things like pulling, oil pulling into that way, but make sure that you pay attention to that mouthwash. That could be one of the reasons that could be throwing your gut off and making you feel sick. Hope that weekly adjustment helps. This is Dr. Artist. Peace.